Have you ever looked someone in the eyes and thought, they're lying? I just don't have proof. You're not alone. We all encounter lies, some small, some life-changing. The problem? Most people don't know how to spot them. What if you could? In this video, we'll break down the exact signs, behaviors, and brain patterns that reveal when someone's not telling the truth. These insights are used by psychologists, FBI agents, and trained interrogators, and after this video, you'll be able to use them to stay till the end, and you'll learn how to detect a lie not with guesswork, but with clarity. What happens in the brain when someone lies? Lying is not natural, biologically, or mentally. The brain isn't built for consistent deception. That's why it shows stress when we lie, even for small things. When someone lies, three major things happen neurologically. 1. The prefrontal cortex gets activated. This is where decision-making, planning, and self-control happen. It's working overtime. Point 2. The amygdala, the brain's fear center, lights up, especially if the person feels guilt or anxiety. 3. The body triggers a mild fight-or-flight response, tension in the voice, face, shoulders, or hands. The more serious or risky the lie, the more pressure builds up, and the harder it is to maintain the performance. This mental overload is what makes deception detectable if you know what to look for. 10 psychological signs someone might be lying. Now let's get practical. These are 10 psychological and behavioral signs you can look for, backed by decades of research in deception detection. They're stories with irrelevant info to sound authentic. For example, I got there at 5:01, not 5 o'clock, because the light turned yellow and then red, and there was a dog crossing the road. The truth is simple. Lies are rehearsed. 2. Speech hesitation, or repeating questions, pauses, stuttering, or buying time with phrases like, wait, what do you mean, are often signs of the brain working to construct a lie. 3. Body language disconnect when words say one thing and the body says another. Trust the body, like saying, I'm excited while leaning away, or I swear I didn't do it while subtly shaking the head. Point 4. Touching the face or covering the mouth. These self-soothing gestures often happen subconsciously when someone feels nervous or is trying to stop themselves from speaking further. 5. Forced or overdone eye contact. To popular belief, liars often overcompensate. Too much unbroken eye contact can be just as suspicious as none at all. 6. Sudden changes in tone or volume. A change in how someone speaks, faster, slower, higher pitched, can signal a shift from honesty to performance. Point 7. Defensiveness or anger without cause. If a simple question triggers a strong emotional reaction, like, why are you asking me that? Or, you don't trust me, it's often a deflection. 8. Abrupt topic switching. If the person changes the subject quickly after answering a question, it may be a move to exit the pressure zone. 9. Micro-expressions. These are fast, involuntary facial expressions, fear, guilt, disgust that flash for a fraction of a second before they're masked. 10. Speech mismatch. Using distancing language like that woman instead of my wife, or switching from I to we mid-story, can hint at discomfort with ownership of the lie. Types of liars and how each type behaves differently. Not all liars act the same. The signs vary depending on why and how someone lies. 1. The nervous liar. They show visible signs of guilt, fidgeting, nervous laughter, sweating, or looking down. These people often don't lie well and hate doing it. Point 2. The smooth liar. Charming, confident, and calm. They maintain eye contact, speak clearly, and seem unfazed, but their story may be too clean. Look for perfection. Real memories have hesitation. 3. The defensive liar. They attack when questioned. Quick anger, accusations, or playing the victim are common. They deflect by making you the problem. 4. Lie. They just leave out key details. Omissions, half-truths, silence when it matters most. Watch for what they don't say. Understanding these types helps you adjust how you ask questions and observe. Behavior. 5 interrogation techniques to spot a lie like a psychologist. Strategies are used in law enforcement and psychological profiling to get past the surface. 1. Baseline behavior observation. Before you ask the key question, talk casually. Observe how the person acts when relaxed, their tone, gestures, eye movement. This gives you a truth baseline. 2. Ask the same question differently. Latterliers struggle with consistency. Truth is stable. Lies shift when asked in a new context. 3. Use strategic silence. Say nothing after the answer. Let the silence hang. Honest people stop. Liars often fill the space and may contradict themselves. 4. Ask for the story backward. Ask them to recall the events in reverse. Liars get flustered. Real memories are more flexible. 5. Watch for timing. Delays and emotional mismatch. Real memory connects with emotion naturally. A lie might sound correct, but the emotion won't match the moment, or it comes too late. What not to do when detecting lies now. A quick but important section. Mistakes to avoid. Don't accuse based on one sign. Always look for clusters of signals. Don't rely on eye contact alone. It varies by culture and personality. Don't assume everyone who's nervous is lying. Some people are anxious by nature. Don't forget, good liars can hide signs, but few can hide all of them consistently. Lie detection is a skill, not a superpower. It takes observation, patience, and practice. Most people lie at some point, to protect themselves, to avoid judgment, or to gain an advantage. But the truth has a rhythm, a feeling, a consistency. Lies always strain under pressure. They crack when observed calmly. They slip when met with silence. The more you understand human behavior, the more you can sense what's real and what isn't. Single quotes. Use this knowledge not to manipulate others, but to protect your time, your energy, and your trust. This video helpful. Make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into human psychology and behavior. Let us know in the comments. Have you ever caught someone lying? What tipped you off? And don't miss our next video, how to read people like a psychologist. Thanks for watching.